Everyone, so here we are with Arkham Asylum once again. And yes, I have re-downloaded this game because I want to check if there is really a Joker challenge mode in this game, because I saw a video on YouTube where you get to play as Joker and there's even an error screen, as in a try again screen with Batman instead of Joker. So apparently the roles are reversed. So I'm going to try that, but apparently I'm not really sure if it's a mod or if it's actually a part of the game. So you can see me searching right now. Okay, the reason why I am not, this is a voiceover because the my voice did not get recorded with the video, so you can just see me doing stuff there which might not make any sense, but it's because because I was actually talking in it, but it did not get recorded. So during in this video, since I cannot find the Joker mode, it is apparently a mod. Okay, you will see me playing challenge mode instead, and while doing this I'm actually reviewing this game. So I decided, screw that, even though I cannot get to play Joker, I am still reviewing this game, and that is the main reason why I re-downloaded this game. So let's review this game. Okay, when looking at this game, I feel like this game has a more mainstream storyline. I mean, it has a smoother storyline compared to that of Arkham City. So I will also be comparing this game with Arkham City because I've played both games and I have finished the main storyline of both games. Although for Arkham City, I've also finished the Riddler's Challenge, which is collecting all of the Riddler's trophies, the riddles, and all of that. Okay, so when it has a more mainstream storyline, a smoother storyline compared to that of Arkham City, because it has a full flow to it. Like in Arkham City, it doesn't have a full flow to it, and you don't really have to finish the side quest in order to finish the game. Like in this game, there is no side quest except for that of the Riddler's Challenge and also the challenge board. Okay, but that game, it has a lot of side quests, so it feels a little overwhelming to me. But I feel like this game is better in that sense, because you get one full storyline and the other villains that appear are a part of the main storyline. Like they play a role in the game. Like they play a role in the game. They actually, in a way, they help Joker to detain Batman. But that is not the case in the second Arkham game, is Arkham City, because they are basically doing the own thing. I mean, I will also be reviewing Arkham City, but that will not be until a lot later, because I am not fully done with the game. I'm only done with 60%. I've not done the challenge modes. I shudder to think how hard those challenge modes are going to be, because this game, as you can see, even this one is super bad. I find it so hard. So I found it so hard to finish the challenge mode again, and I haven't even finished all of the challenges. As you can see, I'm still stuck in super bad and getting badly beaten up because I'm watching the video while I'm recording this. Okay, so we are also getting, at least I managed to kill one thug now. I mean, not kill, beat up one thug, but yes. But there is one thing that I really like about this game, is because that if you look closely, the thugs have more personality towards them. I know, like, the thugs do talk more in the second one where they gossip, but if you look closely, those gossips are very repetitive. Not in this game. This game, they look out for each other. I guess that's one thing that is in this game, because like they ask each other, "Are you okay?" after Batman hits them. I don't really see much of that in the second one. Maybe I didn't notice, I'm not sure. And another thing is that even though there are less varieties of thugs in this game, another thing that I do not like in this game is the fact, no, it's not exactly a do not like, that I don't really, it's a bit of a disappointment for me, is the fact that we don't get to see what Bruce Wayne looks like. I mean, sure, we get a character chip art, but we don't get a fully animated render of what Bruce Wayne looks like under the mask. We do get that in Arkham City though, and I was actually very satisfied with that, because I really want to know what Bruce Wayne actually looks like. Because we know who Bruce Wayne is. We are not a subject of Gotham or Arkham, who should be hidden from who is Batman, because we know who is he. We actually know that he's Bruce Wayne, and but we do not know what he actually looks like because he never took the mask off. Okay, another thing, the second one, it I feel like it is I can say it's bigger. This one, even though it's not as big, the entire thing goes on in Arkham Island or Arkham Asylum in this case, and it is smaller one, and also it's easy to travel, even though it's hard to navigate your way inside because there are many buildings and many four parts of the island. You can still travel on foot to all of these places because all of the things are named, and it's quite easy to find your way around. I used to dread the thought of trying to navigate my way through this game, but I managed to. It is still easier than in Arkham City. Arkham City, it's a really big city, and it is easy to travel on air than it is to travel on foot. So you have to grapple a lot while you're traveling. When what you have to fly, you cannot simply travel. Like at least in Arkham City, you can travel on foot. Another thing is that it's this game. This game, it feels more peaceful after you finish the game. Like you can actually travel between places without getting shot at or killed. I mean, yes, the thugs do appear, but they do only appear when there is something that is going to go on there. Arkham City, you cannot just travel like that. You have to fly and grapple. You cannot travel on land like you do on this game. Okay, so that's one other thing that I like this game, because you can actually travel on the ground, and you can also find your way quite easily. I used to think that it is hard to find my way in this game, but apparently it is actually harder to find my way in Arkham City. But one other thing that I have to, where I feel I'm discrediting Arkham City now, there is no waypoint in Arkham Asylum. Like you have to just find your own way. You're just dumped in there. But in Arkham City, you have a waypoint, so you know where to fly to. So I guess that is one good thing that comes with having to fly instead of travel on foot. And another thing, I feel like this game has a purpose for Joker being in Arkham Asylum, because as we seen, he was committed there after Batman had caught him. And I don't really know what was the backstory behind that, but in Arkham City, Joker is just there. But is Arkham City the same place as Arkham Asylum? I am not really sure about that, because as I always mention, that I am not the DC person. This is my first time being exposed to Batman and his stuff. So yes, there is that. And I feel like, okay, I think I mentioned this earlier as well, like this game is cooler. Okay, now I will, if you realize, I'm actually very much in concentration with the game, and I doubt that I was talking a lot during the recording of this video, because I did stop a few times because I'm more in concentration with the fight. But there is one joke that I made during the video. I actually made this earlier in one of my previous tries in finishing Slowback. So there is one part, I'm not sure why because there is no subtitle in this video, but one of the thugs insult Batman saying that he hits like an old man. Okay, if you guys have seen my other videos, you realize that I also play Taken. Be it Taken 6, Taken 7, or even Taken 8. Taken 5 I do want to play. I mean, I do play it, I did play it, but I do not have it in PC and I cannot record it as much. So there is one funny thing, if any of you who are watching this video also play Taken, you will realize that in Taken there is a very old man who is about like 70 plus, who was supposed to die but didn't in many instances, and he is also very strong apparently. And what kind of old man that is this guy insulting Batman to be Heihachi? Because Heihachi is one of the strongest characters in Taken. Hakazuya had a really hard time killing him in Taken 7, and then finds out in Taken 8 that he actually hadn't really died. I mean, they did bamboozle the players and a lot of the characters to thinking that Heihachi did die and that he really was killed by Kaguya. And then they find out that no, he didn't kill Heihachi because Heihachi never died, because he was safe. or something like that in Taken 8. Okay, I was really disappointed by that, but yeah. Okay, enough about Taken. Okay, another thing. Okay, let's just have me play this thing once or twice more and then get tortured by it.
Sorry, old chap. I think one of my boys may have roughed you up a little back there. Hit him again!
I have lost this round as well, and here we have Joker.
I thought you'd last long.
They saying that we would have last longer. Okay, another thing. Remember how I said that there is one thing that I don't really like in Arkham Asylum, which is we don't get to see Batman's face in the game, but we do get to see him in Arkham City. But I have to mention one thing. It looks like Batman and Joker, both of them, had had some skincare treatments going on their faces because they. Okay, I'm not sure if it's because this is an older game or something like that, but they kind of made Batman seem a little unflattering, or maybe it's because of an expression or something like that, maybe. But I did still enjoy this game way more than I did in Arkham City because this game was way longer, and it was very scary because, like I said, they tortured Batman and forced him to look at his past fears and traumas, like for example his parents passing. That is really mean. Like it's I guess in a way this game they actually disturbed, or in a way unsettled the players by doing so to Batman. So it was a trying experience for me. So because it was really stressful, at some points I even had sleepless nights, but I still finished the game somehow. I actually didn't have sleepless nights because of this. I don't know, maybe because there was just a lot of things going on. Maybe did I even have sleepless nights? I don't even remember. Okay. But yes, this game, it found a lot of ways to be unsettling. But in Arkham City, there were still unsettling moments. Like for example, since I'm going to only put this in the review, but it wasn't as bad as the ones in this game because the Scarecrow really messed me up as well. Like it was, you can even hear me like in the videos where I played the Scarecrow because it was really hard and it was really messed up. Maybe because I just felt really bad for Batman for whatever he was going through. Maybe. But yes, it's also the fact that the Scarecrow was really scary in this game and unavoidable. He was not merely a side quest in this game. In Arkham City, if the Scarecrow was in Arkham City, he would have been okay, not an unavoidable, an avoidable side quest that would not have had any impact to the storyline. Like even in Arkham City, even if I didn't and destroy all of the titans and all of that,
One of my boys
I
may have
mean
roughed you up a little
Titan
back
thingies,
there.
tanks of Titan, it would have been perfectly fine because I would have still finished the storyline because the storyline was solely about Batman and all of that. In this game, you had to defeat the other villains, like for example, Poison Ivy, Scarecrow, Killer Croc, because they were in the way, and they are not forced like you are not like supposed to like they are not avoidable. They are not pushovers. It seems more like in the game, like if okay, like in Arkham City, like even if you don't deal with those villains right now, it would have been perfectly fine. Like for example, the phone call killer, what's his name, Zaz. If you don't answer his phone calls in Arkham City, fine. You just go on with your story. Don't pick up the call. You pick up the call, you're in trouble because you have to find the phone call. Okay. And one other thing about this game is that, okay, like in this fight scene, you do not have that many gadgets besides the bat clock. If this fight were to happen in Arkham City, you would have way more gadgets. Like if I were to press RT, the button of my controller, I would be throwing. I mean, Batman would be throwing an ice grenade at the thug, but that's not the case in this game
One man dressed like a lunatic and arguing.
because in this game that button, that command only activates Batman to throw. I mean, to fire a back claw at the thug. Which I think the only thing that happens is that you pull the thug closer and he hits you, you're done for. But most likely they would not hit you because in this game I also did that, but it doesn't really exact much damage besides dragging the thug over, so you don't see me using it as much in this game, be it in this game or even in the other games. And also the thugs, okay, as you can see the gun, the thug is holding a gun. It seems like the guns do not run out of ammo in this game. Like in the second one, at least it is a bit more realistic in that sense because the thugs do run out of ammo and you can see them reloading. I don't think I've seen the thugs reloading this game because they'll just be openly firing at Batman. But I think they do have some reloading, but I don't really remember it as much. Okay, as you can see right now, my score has gone up to 14,050 or 60, and it's still going up. Okay, as I'm playing this part, and you can see my health bar rapidly depleting. But I gotta say that I'm doing a very good job, or trying to do a very good job. But somehow the thugs keep hitting me from the back, and I was actually making a good progress in countering them, but they kept on appearing, and finally one guy kicked me, and yes, it's done.
Good evening.
Okay.
Asylum.
So I have lost once again. And after this, I think I also give up. Do I give up? Yes, I do give up. Okay, so I give up for a while because I would search. Is there really a Joker mode? So I realized in the mod it says something about a predator. But when I looked at it, there wasn't any, and I actually clicked on one of it and later in this video, and I realized that there was no predator. I mean, it was just Batman. So now you can see me roaming around Arkham City. I mean, Arkham Asylum, because it is way more peaceful here and it was easier to talk. Okay, like if this were in Arkham City, I would be pummeled. Batman would be pummeled with a lot of gunshots right now. But upon finishing this game, that you can witness or hear fireworks in the background because it is over. This game, it gives you the concept of after you finish storyline that it is over and you can celebrate right now. Like it gives you the fireworks and you can roam around peacefully. Even the plants are dead. Plants as in Ivy's plants lah, not normal plant, not the regular plants. And but then there is one other thing that I find a bit strange in this game. Why is there a corpse just lying there like that? Who is that? And why didn't anyone, take the corpse away, or do what you have to do? It's just lying there. And another thing that I prefer in this game is the detective mode. Like, you can just see through things, you can see the wires, you can see people lying around, and it is quite the same in Arkham City, but you can hear stuff with the detective mode, and it's also there's a strobing. You don't have that here because I don't know, I feel like it's a bit bothering for me. It might not be the same for everyone. And another thing, you can easily travel via foot. Like, you can have Batman run around and you can commute easily like that. In Arkham City, it will be very hard for you to commute on foot because there's a lot of water around. And another thing, if you don't travel on air, you might get, thugs. Even in this game, there are a few thugs, but most of them are just lunatics. Mad, insane people who, because it's an asylum, it's a mental asylum for the criminally insane. I don't see much of that in Arkham City. It feels more like a regular prison. Like, there's even political prisons there. Is it? Is it actually a mental hospital, or is it just like, I'm not sure. It feels like a prison town, a prison city, but it's a prison city. There are so many things there. Like, for example, there are restaurants, pizza shops. Are the inmates allowed to, like, shop? I'm not sure. There are even clubs there. Okay, another thing that I found very in this game that I found a bit annoying after playing Arkham City is that, wait, let me get to that part first. I do remember getting into that part, so I can, yes, I go over to the Arkham West, I think, or at least try to. Yes, this is the part where I love about this game, because you can peacefully run around freely after finishing the game without getting shot at. Because even though we have done the game Arkham City, you still feel like you have not, because you still have to deal with thugs, there's gunmen, and then there are still side quests, so it doesn't actually feel complete. Like, I have finished most of the side quests for now in Arkham City, except for the Riddler. Oh, the Riddler. Okay, the Riddler's challenge here seems more direct as well, because you have to find the trophies, you have to solve the riddles. The finding the trophy is very hard in this game, because like some of the trophies are like underground and all of that. But in Arkham City, it is not exactly underground and all that. I mean, it is, but it has an added feature where the trophies are locked up. Like, it's not only that we have to find them trophies, we also have to do another whole thing with Riddler. If you all remember, I did mention that I watched the 2022 Batman, the Robert Pattinson edition. I mean, the Robert Pattinson version. I did not. Okay, the Riddler in that game, in the movie, was very murderous. So I've been told, okay, in Arkham Asylum, the Riddler challenges just ends with him getting arrested. Spoiler alert, but yes, it just ends with him getting arrested. But that's not the case in the movie, because he's murderous, and that version of the Riddler can be seen in Arkham City because he is murderous. Another thing, okay, if you see me, I'm grappling around in this game, and you cannot grapple while you are flying in Arkham Asylum. You see, I'm actually trying to press the button for grapple, but it doesn't work here like it does in Arkham City. One thing that I liked about that is that it makes it easier for me to fly and grapple at the same time. So I guess that is good, because especially in Arkham City, you have to fly. You can to get from one place to another place, but that's not the case here. And also, look at these gadgets. It's not as fancy as that in Arkham City. And also, there's the remote control barrel. I actually didn't use I didn't use remote control barrel in this game at all, as I did in Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. Like, if I throw it, you see, you cannot actually control. You can only control the directional. You cannot make it slower. You cannot make it faster. You cannot do stuff like that. You cannot. I think you cannot return it as well. Return it to Batman. But that's not exactly the case in Arkham City, and that's one good improvement that I loved because you can control the battering better. Another thing, remember the Batclaw in Arkham Asylum? It was better. Like I can use the bat claw. It was upgraded to full extent, where I can take down walls with it. I can take down vents and walls. I think you can still take down vents in Arkham City, but you cannot do the same in Arkham with walls. In Arkham City, you have to jump through the walls in order to break them, and you can punch the walls as well. Something which did not happen in Arkham City. So I feel like his Batman's gadgets were not so uh, efficient. I mean, if they were good, it's a good and bad. Like the Batclaw can work properly. I mean, can take down walls in Arkham Asylum, but cannot do so in Arkham City. But he also has a limited set of weapons, and his Bat remote control Batarang cannot actually have much features. And I don't think I used it in the gameplay. I just used it for fun once or twice. I didn't actually have the need for it, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, another thing, maybe it is used in challenge mode, the ones that I haven't completed, but it is not the case in this sewer bat and the ones before this one. Okay, and then what else was I going to say? The Riddler. Okay, the part about how I found Riddler's challenge quite disappointing in this game because I went around searching for 240 Riddler trophies only to not even see the Riddler. We only heard an audio of him getting arrested. Nothing else. It was just that you hear him getting arrested, and that was all. I feel like the Riddler was not properly pursued or portrayed better in this game. That's another thing that I feel. Okay, but I really like the fight effects in this game. You see, like, you can beat very quickly, and there's also a hit effect. The music changes as you hit, and yeah, you have more combos. I think there are a lot more combos in Arkham City, but I just haven't unlocked all of them yet. But I do feel like this game was cooler because there are hit effects and hit sounds, and even when you use your cape stun, there is a sound with that. It was taken out in Batman Arkham City. I'm not sure if it's because some people found it annoying or what. I'm not sure. I actually thought it was quite cool, and I was disappointed that it was taken out in the next game. Okay, but I do have another game. After I finish Arkham City, I do also have Arkham Knight. Okay, so now you can watch as I finish or try to finish. I'm not going to spoil. Sewer Bat, and I'll just get on to it. I will be back at the end for the farewell.
I thought you'd last longer than this. At this rate, you'll be a bag of bleeding bones before the night is done.
So here we are with the last round of Sewer Bat in this game, and as we can see that my health bar is a bit higher. So will I win or will I not? Let's see what happens in this game. So we can see me walking around, jumping around. Okay, and yes, okay. I've played this game. I mean, this particular challenge many times, and I am not sure if I am, um, that bad in the game or is it really that hard. Okay, I haven't been the challenge modes in Arkham City just yet, so I'm not sure of the difficulty of them. I haven't played Riddler's Revenge. I wonder what's going to happen with that, and I haven't played Harley Quinn's Revenge either. I can see why Harley Quinn would want revenge. I'm not going to spoil the game, but the Riddler, I'm not sure how hard it is going to be, and I'm suspecting that it's going to be something like we have to get beaten up by a bunch of thugs. But I'm not sure because I haven't played it yet. I haven't even clicked on it yet because I am planning to finish the main storyline, meaning finding all the Riddler's trophies and all the riddles and finishing the remaining side quests before I proceed to that. There is two side quests like the augmented reality flying training or whatever. I find that a bit of a nuisance because it is what is this? I actually beat up the last thug. Okay, I actually finished this part and I finally finished Sewer Bats even though I only got one star or one bat in this case. So yes, I not only reviewed this game, I also managed to finish Sewer Bat. Okay, so here I am with this game and I have finished it. I mean finished the challenge mode and I will be uninstalling this game one more time. And yes, I will also be reviewing other games like Arkham City after I'm done with it. And if y'all have any suggestions on what game I should review next, also I realized that we have a lot of character trophies in this game. And there are so many. Okay, turns out it's not that many, but it looks many because it's in the endless loop. So here we have Batman, Armored Batman, and I'm kind of disappointed we don't get to play him much in the normal story. We don't get to play Armored Batman in the main story. And here we have Scarecrow. Scarecrow was by far one of the scariest villains, if you ask me, in Arkham's Asylum because he even played with Batman's mind of all people. That is terrible. Victor Zsasz did not make an appearance in this game, but I think he was here because his cell is there, if I am not mistaken. But he was in Arkham City. Okay, the cold call killer, as I said earlier, and Scarecrow. And this guy looks like he's famished because look at that, his rib bones can be seen from the back. And then we also have Joker. I feel like Joker also had been subjected to some skincare treatments in Arkham City. But I feel like the version of Joker in this game was more than that of in Arkham City. So we have the police guys and Warden Sharp. Okay, in both games, Warden Sharp was just shown as a scary cat guy in like 2 seconds of roles in both games, even though he was painted as a schizophrenic and the spirit of Arkham. Spoiler alert in this game. But yeah, he did not do much in both games, as he wasn't as big as a menace. He wasn't a big menace as Harley Quinn, and Harley Quinn seemed more serious in this game compared to that in Arkham City. Like sure, she was deadlier in Arkham City, but she was more serious in this game. And there is Commissioner Gordon. Commissioner Gordon didn't really do much in this game except for getting rescued, I guess. And then we have Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy was also a bigger menace in this game than she was in Arkham City. In Arkham City, she was just there as Catwoman's nemesis or old friend. If she didn't bully anyone, Catwoman was not bullying her. Okay, and then Frank Bowles. This guy I'm not sure how big of a character he is in DC or if he appears in any other DC, but here he's just the guy who got killed. And then there is Henchman Titan. Okay, I do not like that how they look because the bones and all that. And then there's the Arkham inmates. These guys were not shown in Arkham City. Like, was it not an asylum? I am not sure. Or was it just a prison or prison people for normal criminals, not the insanely criminals. So maybe that's why they don't appear there. And then we also have Scarface. Scarface had not been shown in both games, but I have a feeling that he might appear in Arkham Knight, but I have not played because usually the characters that they put in the trophies here either appear in this game or the game that comes after. And since I did not see him in the main storyline of Arkham City, maybe he might come in later. And then we also have Killer Croc. So I actually earned a lot of character trophies in this game. I just didn't realize because I didn't open much of the other things besides the. And we also have the Batmobile. We are not seen driving the Batmobile in either games. And this game, the Batmobile just rams into Bane and disappears forever. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, I think it comes back in the end. I don't remember much. And we also have Bane. We do see more of Bane, and he does have more dialogues in Arkham City, but there isn't much of him in Arkham Asylum and the Batwing. And is that Batman on the front seat? Wait, let's see. Yep, that is him. That is definitely him in the front seat, but we cannot zoom in. And that is all my character trophies in this game. I'm just showcasing them at this point. And since we are done with that, I am going to uninstall this game one more time. But at least my progress is all intact. I was really scared because the progress file was empty. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video and review. And please like and subscribe to my channel. Alright, bye bye.